John Deere has recently updated its fluid sampling kits to provide easier and more accurate documentation prior to sending the sample to the lab. In this video, we'll provide an overview of the fluid sampling procedure using both the sample port method and the vacuum pump method. Always use clean sample containers and equipment. Store sample bottles and sampling supplies so they stay clean and dry. Ideally, oil samples should be taken in a manner that is easily repeatable and effectively represents the actual condition of the oil in the equipment. When fluid samples are taken either in the shop or in the field, special care should be taken to ensure a representative sample is made and there is no cross-contamination with the environment. Oil samples must be taken on a regular maintenance schedule. The sampling must be performed in a consistent location and manner. Good sampling procedures ensure consistency and reliability of data. When obtaining a sample from a lubricating system, always have the oil warm and thoroughly mixed before sampling. If equipment has been idle, cycle functions so that the fluid is agitated throughout the system. Be sure not to reuse sample probes or tubing. The inline valve method is perhaps the most desirable method to obtain a sample. This method provides the lowest opportunity for contaminant entry due to sampling activity that would throw off your results. Equipment is commonly fitted with oil sampling valves from the factory. If installing an aftermarket inline sampling valve, they should be installed upstream of any filter in order to capture wear particles and preferably on return lines. Once you locate the sample valve for the system, be sure to remove the dust cap from the sample valve. The first step is to purge oil from the system to ensure a representative sample is collected. It is recommended one full sample bottle equal to approximately 100 milliliters is purged from a sample valve prior to collecting the sample. Dispose of collected waste fluid. To take the sample, press and hold the sample probe to the valve to release oil from the system into the sample bottle. Fill the oil sample bottle approximately 80% to 90% full up to the fill line on the sample bottle. With the completed sample, remove the sample bottle from the sample probe and place the lid onto the sample bottle. Each new sample bottle will have a QR code that can be scanned. Complete the sample information electronically using the Webtrieve app. For more complete instructions on how to use the Webtrieve app, review the how-to video that is available on DealerPath. To locate the how-to video for the Webtrieve app, log into DealerPath. Locate the service and support page. Under Reference Material section, locate the link to the condition-based maintenance page. This video clip shows an example of the Webtrieve app and the type of information that you would complete prior to sending the sample to the lab for analysis. Another method is pulling a sample from a reservoir or sub using the vacuum pump with tubing. Obtaining a sample from the reservoir is recommended only if an inline sample is not available. The fluid to be sampled should be warmed and circulated for approximately 5 minutes in order to obtain a representative sample. Fluid and equipment that has not been operating and is cold allows information such as wear metals and contaminants to settle out in the reservoir. It is important that vacuum pumps are used with appropriate tubing. Make sure that new tubing is used for each sample in order to avoid cross-contamination. Insert the tubing through the head of the vacuum pump and tighten the retaining nut. The tubing should extend about 1/8 of an inch beyond the base of the vacuum pump. Pump the vacuum handle to create a vacuum. Hold the pump upright to avoid oil from contaminating the pump. Fill the oil sample bottle approximately 80 to 90% full. Once the sample bottle has been filled to the appropriate height, which will be marked on the sample bottle, the bottle can be removed from the pump and the lid placed back on the bottle. Use the same procedures as you would if you obtained a sample using the polycap probe. Scan the QR code on the bottle and complete all equipment and sample information electronically using the Webtrieve app. Again, a more complete set of instructions on using the Webtrieve app is available on DealerPath. The link is located under the Condition-Based Maintenance reference material. With the sample information complete, the sample bottle can be returned to its shipping container and sent directly to the lab or packaged with other samples and boxed together.